Knox Hill's channel is in real trouble. Copyrights and take down UMG. I will represent creators. AAA. What? Oh, before we get to, let me see what's going on with Knox Hill.
And it looks like this is a situation that's not only affecting me, but affecting many other reaction channels out there. So you get this video in the hopes that it can create more awareness on this, that it can get some more coverage. And who knows, maybe there's a 1 in a million chance that someone at UMG watches this and has a change of heart, although I highly doubt it. Well, then the label, aka UMG, looks at it and goes, hey, you use our artist's song. And they'll deliver a copyright claim on that video. Or in more recent cases, they'll deliver a takedown notice and a copyright strike. Now you may look at it and go, well, hang on, what I'm doing is fair use. I have legal grounds. I have the right to appeal this. This happens across all genres of music. The way that the copyright system is automated and set up. It definitely doesn't favor the content creators who are the backbone of how YouTube started in the first place.
This is why I've been telling y'all how tough it is to just do music reactions. Y'all be trying, everybody be having a good time, everybody be having fun. The background of what you gotta go to, what you gotta go through to do music reactions, and that go for music, movies, sports. They flag your content, they freaking take the money, they flag the content, they also try to block the visual. If you do a music video reaction, not like an audio, they'll block the visual. The content creators that try to get in the game doing music reactions or doing whatever reaction, music reactions, sports reactions, movie reactions, have to be very careful, including me. That's why that's why I gotta listen to this, because it's kind of making me a little nervous. Even though I'm rooting for UMG to beat Drake in the lawsuit, we're still not gonna act like UMG's not UMG. UMG is still tied into the fact that the Clips had to get away from Def Jam to try to get the album to even drop or block Kendrick Lamar's verse. UMG is still greedy. UMG is still like Kanye West, even though he's freaking cuckoo, he still has validity in what he has said about, yo, we got to take down UMG as well. We should all be together taking down UMG. At the moment, I was cheering for UMG for Drake, but I also had to stress the fact that UMG is still the game. UMG is still the system. I'm pretty sure Kendrick Lamar is also against what UMG is doing. And UMG is this greedy, greasy company that's trying to take somebody's channel down is crazy. So
system. Now they're really starting to abuse and to use copyright strikes and takedown notices as a weapon to just mute out creators. I've honestly never seen such a shift in tactics from them. And unfortunately, my channel is one of the...
I will say that UMG, I'm going off of my own preference. UMG, any song under UMG, it has been very difficult to try to, get your music or your reaction to get monetized. Usually, I got a little loophole that I could bypass the reaction. I don't want to keep talking about it because this is right here kind of crazy. I noticed that UMG is really strict, even in the loophole. The loophole is still really strict. Like, when I could tell when it's under UMG, I'm like, okay, this is way more difficult to try to, get monetized for. UMG is very, very strict on their music being played and trying to get monetized off of it. Yeah, it was 7 seconds and then stop and then talk about it, right? And that gives you 2 to 4 bars. You get, depending on how long the bar is, if you pause the video within like that 6 second, 7 second range and start talking about it. So whenever I feel like I want to go crazy, like, oh my God, this nigga's go crazy. Oh my God, I want to talk about this particular bar. I'll pause at that point and then I'll dial it back 6 seconds. So wherever I started at is wherever it's going to start at. So sometimes bars get missed out before 6 seconds. But I make sure that my reaction, as soon as I react, that's my point where I edit. And I'll go back 6 seconds, and then I'm like, okay, I stop it from here. UMG's been way more difficult. UMG been like 3 seconds. UMG don't even allow you to let songs play longer than 3 seconds. I would say it's 6 seconds. It's 6 seconds. 7 seconds is a little iffy sometimes, but now, but with UMG videos, it's like 3. They don't let you. They flag it in like 4 seconds. It's no fair use. That's a lie. Anything that YouTube said about fair use is a lie. No fair use. UMG is rough. It narrowed down to like 3 for me. everybody doesn't do what I do. But for me, if I wanted to try to optimize being monetized, wherever I react, you know, like we already know how to. I want to finish Knox Hill's joint.
LV, I can show you how to bust a brick if you let me.
Let them know how to. That was 5 seconds. So people like wonder like how can I get monetized off of reacting to music? What my thing is to help out any content creator, and not every channel does this. The moment I listen to a song in raw, just listen to a song raw, right? The moment I react, I'll edit it. I'll go on my editor and I'll chop the react. Like I'm reacting, I pause here and I react, and now dial it back 5 seconds. So I'm not counting 6 seconds every time to pause and then react. I'm not like, all right, let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pause, make up a reaction. I'm not making up a reaction, pausing every 6 seconds. Wherever I react, at what point in time I react to the song, I'll pause it there and then dial it back 6 seconds before. And that way, whatever was beforehand, I don't know, whatever beforehand is going to play there, and it's going to go 6 seconds into my reaction, if that makes sense. I freaking pause. This was 5 seconds. Let's pause this at 5 seconds. I got monetized off of this. I got monetized off of So Be It, which is at 7K views right now. So I've been doing this my whole time being a content creator to make sure I get monetized through the music. But now I'm trying to find out what freaking Knox Hill is talking about. Because I done heard all over the place that you're not going to get in trouble with why reacting to music. And I don't know for a fact. I got copyright claims all over the place, and I always try to bypass it by reacting to every 5 to 6 seconds. That's why I can't stand these people in the comments that be like, let the whole song play and stop pausing it so much. What are you talking about? You do it on your channel. Go behind the scenes and try to figure out how difficult it is to let a whole song just play for the fun of it and just get copyright claims and strikes all over the place.
Friday, I have 3 copyright strikes that are due to hit my channel. Now, these aren't claims. These are actual takedown notices and strikes that are due to be served on my channel this Friday from Universal Music Group.
Due to copyright removal request that we received, your video will be taken down from YouTube in 7 days. Bro, he's getting strikes. They're upgrading to strikes. His channel, he has 1 million subs. He has 1 million subs. Usually the Knox Hills, the freaking Screws, dude, I noticed the shift in UMG being way more strict. When I first started off reacting to all this UMG content, it was not as strict as it is now. Drake, the lawsuit is freaking outrageous right now. This changed up my whole damn day. This changed up my whole damn day because I did not know what was going on. Thank you for, bro. The lawsuit is silencing content creators. Drake is out there about to have UMG silence content creators. Getting claims do not hurt your channel. Getting claims mean that even though you reacted to the music, the company still gets the money. It's just a copyright claim. If you get any claims, you're fine. But getting strikes will take down the freaking channel. I think 3 strikes, you're out. 3 strikes, your channel get taken down. Drake's lawsuit has been taking a toll on UMG to the point that Drake is technically winning. He's not winning the battle against Kendrick, but he is winning the battle against like the music industry war, where not only are you scared to have freedom of speech, I can't say what I want to say if we put me in a lawsuit. I also cannot react to certain music without having my channel being, yo, Drake really, this man is really the dark hole, bruh. And then what he does is he destroys a genre of music and moves, bro. This dude, what?
On this account, which from my perspective is absolutely insane. Now I get it. Reaction channels have always operated in a gray area when it comes to fair use and copyright. But I've spoken with multiple lawyers about this. And if there's one channel that very solidly fits into the criteria of transformative content, of operating within fair use, it's this one. When we take a
I'm telling y'all about fair use. This is why I'm saying that my method, it bypasses the copyright claims. Because instead of me playing the whole video, which make it seem like, hey, it's actually their music I'm reacting to, I'm kind of bringing it into my own realm as a reactor. I'm playing a snippet. The same way you should play a snippet of Akadiddy's channel. The same way you should play a snippet of Shannon Sharp channel. The same way you should play a snippet of ESPN or whatever. I'm giving you a snippet, then I pause, and I talk and I react for a good amount of the time to make you get the idea, to make it my content. It's not UMG's content no more. Even though I'm taking their song, I'm making it my content by stopping that 5 seconds, 6 seconds. I stop it and give you my thoughts. That way it's my content. I'm really reacting to a small snippet. And I bypass that throughout my year of being a content creator. I bypass that by getting monetized that way because I turned it into my own content. I didn't let it play for 1 minute before I react. I didn't let it play for 30 seconds before I react. I literally turned it into like more of a breakdown of me just trying to break down every word, every bar, instead of just letting it play for 30 seconds and giving my that's crazy, and let it keep on playing. I'm breaking it down to make it my own content. Fair use says make it your own content. You can react to movies, you can react to music, you can react. They tell you in the fair use claim. They tell you that you got a whole page editor. You can copy a form that you print inside your freaking description to let you know, hey, this is not my content. I'm just a reactor reacting to this content, and it goes by the fair use law. That law don't mean nothing, bro. That law don't mean nothing. It's hard to react to movies. It's hard to react to music. You're better off having a still frame and giving your thoughts. Just still frame a movie and give your thoughts.
I mean,
Julie B. Deep Dives. This is why Julie B. Deep Dives channel will always be safe. Julie B. Deep Dives channel will always be safe because she keeps in with the fair use. She has still frame images, right? Where she has a still frame of the movie, show, or episode, and she talks about the image itself or what's going on in the background. She goes through this whole thing of just having still frame images, right?
And June didn't want any harm to come to that baby. She has been a
She goes through still frame images. Her channel will always be safe because she totally avoids the little part of just letting the freaking show play for 5 seconds, letting the visual play for 5-10 seconds. That gets copyright claims. For some reason, having a visual of a show is rough out here. Having a visual of the sports, of a sports reactions are rough out here. We are turning the content, we are making sure that we're giving you our perspective, our opinion on the matter of whatever is of music, and we still gotta fight copyright claims, even though it should be under fair use. Fair use saying I can, if I make it my own channel, if I give my dialogue, it fits under fair use. What is more fair use than pausing and giving your freaking perspective on a video? What is more fair use than that? Make it 3 minutes to 25 minutes. What is more fair use than that? That's why I can't stand channels coming. I can't stand commenters coming in here telling me about, hey, you're letting the video, let the video play. Let the video play. No! No! I won't let the video play. Get Marlon! Leave me alone, Marlon! No! Get your PB&J! Get your PB&J! Grab your Lunchables out the fridge! Grab your Lunchables out the fridge and go in your closet, Marlon! Leave me alone! No!
Symbiosis to be had between labels and reaction channels, where we both can win, where we both can gain. You know, labels put out their artists and we help to promote their artists. We actually help to drive more traffic, more engagement, more appreciation to their artists and to their releases. But unfortunately, short-sighted greed is taking precedent in this situation.
Greed.
And,
Greed, this money game, the money game There's greed, bro. It's greed, and it's actually kind of a part of capitalism too, where UMG don't want other businesses below them, thriving. They are the top dog, and they want to make sure everybody below them cannot get to their level, including reactor businesses. We are a business. We are a company. We are our own company, and it's part of capitalism. Always trying to kick a man while they down, making sure you're a part of the money game. And this is a whole watch the party die. This is what Kendrick has been warning us about. We have to watch the party die. We have to stop the corporate lies, the street. It's just so many things going on where it got worse. Drake knew what he was doing. This is Drake Red Button. This is Drake Red Button right here. It's happening in real time. The red button wasn't for Kendrick. It was for us. The red button wasn't for Kendrick. It was for us. I do not prefer to do music reactions. I'm telling y'all right now, I do not prefer to do music reactions. It's not just UMG. It's like all these companies, all these greedy companies. I do not prefer doing music reactions. And it could bite you in the ass later. UMG made Not Like Us free to watch. Everything that Kendrick Lamar dropped was free to watch in the beginning of the beef with Drake and Kendrick. It was free to watch, a free for all. We all got paid off of it. They went from that, from making sure we all got paid, from taking off the freaking copyright claims off of Not Like Us and freaking Meet the Grant Euphoria, whatever. We went from being able to get paid through the entire beef, other than Drake's side, to now being threatened by the same company that had the copyright claims taken off. The same company that made sure Kendrick Lamar looked like he was king are now going back to making sure that we want all our money back. And everything is all said and done. Drake is suing us. We want all our money back. They made it free for us to react to. It was the best time of our lives. The best time of our lives is not having to worry about copyright claims for music. And it was a big rapper that was doing it. And now they went from that to now taking down Knox Hill channel. Can you see the freaking deviant? It's all a domino effect of Drake. Drake, if this lawsuit did not happen, I'm going to assume that UMG would not be this strict on reactors. The reason why UMG is being strict on reactors is in the freaking lawsuit. Drake and his team has been using comments and tweets and whatever. Anything that anybody said, he done put reactors in the lawsuit. He done put comments. He done put freaking random people in the lawsuit saying that they said this about Drake. They did this about Drake. They reacted to this about Drake. And they just free for reactors to react about this. And everything that Drake has put in that lawsuit, UMG has been trying to clean up their mess to make sure they don't lose the case. And by cleaning it up, they're striking channels. They're silencing us. They're taking down freaking videos. They're freaking trying to erase comments. They're doing all these things that Drake put in the lawsuit and mentioned. Hey, this video, this reactor said this because y'all made it free. Y'all made the reaction free for reactors to do this about Drake and come at Drake and freaking demoralize Drake and defamation of character against Drake and all these comments against Drake. UMG is cleaning up the mess while the lawsuit is still pending. UMG is trying to find ways to make sure we have to silence the noise to win the lawsuit. Drake, in my opinion, is actually winning. And the red button was not pressed on Kendrick because Kendrick is still doing what he wants. Even though I feel like Kendrick is also going through behind the scenes of the difficulties of being being under UMG. I feel like Drake red button was not towards Kendrick, but it was towards like hip hop in itself, the music industry, against reactors. Drake's ultimate red button is actually working.
Come in that chopper doing something. It's a bird.